Welcome to We Like D&D, the show where we talk about our favorite hobby, D&D and TTRPGs in variety show style segments. I'm Kelly from the YouTube channel Power Word Spill, and I'm joined by one of my best friends and the inspirations, Alec.
That's me.
Would you like to roll for introduction?
I sure would, bud. It's a 13, so I think it's like a good intro. I say something relevant about myself, but it is a bit long.
Yeah. I've drifted off. You can see my eyes have glazed over, and I'm already thinking about the buffet. I don't know. We're at a business conference, by the way.
This is the expression I'm used to seeing from you, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm seeing that waffle station over there, and I'm halfway gone.
That's an insult because you know that the waffle station is never actually that good, and yet you're still choosing the waffle station over whatever bullshit I'm trying to say.
I mean, it's fresh waffles, and the guy's like, got some special custom waffle iron and with the logo embedded into it. So, it's going on. There's also whipped cream and like some sort of berry sauce. I'm trying to figure out if it's triple berry, just strawberry.
Kelly thinks that business conferences happen at the Disney Hotel.
Well, yeah. Well, if there's whipped cream, it makes sense that you would lose focus on what I'm saying, you pervert.
Yeah, I was just imagining being covered in my face being covered in whipped cream.
Is anybody else on this show? Is there a third host?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just me and you today.
This is a podcast where Kelly just tells Alec his sexual fantasy.
We actually have that podcast.
That's separate, yeah.
That's a separate thing.
I'm not invited to that.
So we have a Patreon that you guys all know about, but Kelly and I actually have a Fansly together, and that's what that podcast is.
Wow, I don't even never heard of that.
How do I get that link?
It's like the middle point between Patreon and OnlyFans.
Oh, wow. Nice. Filling a market that really, just a market hole that they really capitalized on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so show and tell. I don't think there's anything we're missing here.
Unbelievable.
We're also joined by my long-term roommate and wife, Lorraine.
Yeah, I'm also here.
Lorraine is also here. Lorraine, would you like to roll for introduction?
I suppose. It's an 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I actually walk in the room and everybody notices, even if my husband and best friend don't.
Wow. Well, yeah.
And I think I go home with somebody else, actually.
Fair.
Are you the type of person that wants everybody to notice when you walk in?
I would like a little bit of attention.
Okay.
If I'm looking hot to trot, baby.
Okay.
Wow. Who's that at the waffle station?
Yeah. At the continental breakfast at this business conference hotel, I walk in wearing a very low-cut dress.
Whipped cream.
That's your sexual fantasy, not mine. Dude, it's so sticky. I don't think you've ever done it.
Spoon feed her triple berry compote.
All right.
Oh wait, I think I intro.
What have I started? I regret this immediately. I'm playing chicken here with two people that will not back down.
So true, King. So true.
I'm just going to move right along before you guys one-up me on this anymore. Our first segment is show and tell. We each bring something that has caught our eye that's TTRPG or D&D related. You shut your mouth. Don't say it. Whatever it is, don't say it. We've all brought two things, and we're going to see what we're going to hear on this episode and what we're going to hear on next main feed episode in 2 weeks. Who would like to go first with their pitches?
I feel like I don't usually try to go first on show and tell, so perhaps me.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's hear them.
Okay. I have for you a PvP potentially focused TTRPG.
Ooh.
Or a TTRPG adjacent game about hosting a community radio station.
That sounds so cute.
Wow. Okay. I'm always interested in some PvP. Not actually, but I'm interested in the idea of it.
PvP here means player versus player, though. Is that okay? Do you still want to hear about it? Pervert?
I don't know what else it could mean. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm into it.
If it means something else, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know.
Use your imagination.
Okay. I have brought to you, for your consideration, Sharks, Deathmatch Island by Tim Dene.
Ooh.
Can I read you a little excerpt from like the opening page of the TTRPG?
Thank you for asking. You may.
It says, welcome to Island 1.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You have been selected to participate in Deathmatch Island. Winning will mean fame, freedom, and unlimited wealth. You may be experiencing some confusion and memory loss. This is normal following the selection and recruitment process. It is important that you do not panic. Look around you. These fellow competitors are your team. In 2 minutes, phase 1 will begin.
Whoa.
Ominous.
That's very in line with our adventure build today. Give it away. Spoilers, we're doing an adventure build. I think I was supposed to say that at the top of the episode, but I forgot.
Yeah, so I was inspired by our pop culture adventure build, which I'm going to spoil for you right now, is based on Squid Game.
What? Spoilers.
Probably in the episode description.
So
People don't read that.
Deathmatch Island is a fast-paced game about a deadly game show on a mysterious island chain. The competitors don't know how they got here. They've been selected and recruited, forced to risk their lives in a deadly series of games for the vague promise of a big reward for the sole survivor. It's inspired by Battle Royale, Squid Game, The Hunger Games, Deathloop, Survivor, Player Unknown Battlegrounds, etc.
Is it long?
It is, but I think it's 218 pages, but a ton of the pages are like resources and ideas.
Interesting. Okay, that's not too bad.
Like, for example, there is 8 pages of tips for competitor players.
Wow.
That's a lot.
And it's just tips.
Very cool. Okay. Wow. Well, this sounds very cool. What kind of system is it?
So it's based on a system called the Aegon system. Have you guys ever heard of this?
No.
Neither had I. And so I did some looking. The Aegon role-playing system is by Evil Hat Productions. I think it's particularly written by 2 fellows.
Oh, they've come up before.
Yes.
Hat Productions.
And, I think I even might have brought something in that uses the Paragon system from...
Yeah,
That
you
sounds
did.
familiar, yeah.
Yeah, very similar system. It's basically just a reskin.
Okay, like a D20 system.
Yeah.
Nice.
And basically, like, when things happen, there's like a simultaneous roll. It's not like you make this check and then a couple minutes later, Loren, you make this check. It's more like, here's the obstacle, everybody's going to roll. And like everybody's role is going to contribute to the success or outcome of this event.
Right.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
very cool.
So it's like a battle royale TTRPG, and it's team-based, at least to start. And basically all these people are put on an island 1, as you heard in the opening description. And like phase 1 of each island, and there's 3 islands. Phase 1 of each island, you're like in the Hunger Games, you're like looking for the cornucopia. You're looking for resources on the island, weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
And then phase 2 is a battle royale on that island.
Very cool.
It ends when half of the people are dead.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
And then there's like a between islands little moment. And then you go to island 2 and it's like similar. And then you do another battle royale.
So what happens when you die? Do you just out? You're just out of the game?
You get to go home.
Wow. That's kind of rough.
Yeah. That's basically, but like I imagine you could take over a different competitor player.
Totally.
Or
Yeah.
You'd have to run it that way. Otherwise,
it's boring.
be a huge bummer.
Yeah.
Go out in the first round and then just be like, all right, see you guys.
Well,
I'm going to go order pizza. I'll be in the other room.
what's interesting is like it tells you to like lean towards realism. Like it's not a story about heroes doing heroic things.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also says like don't let realism get in the way of like cinema.
Yeah. Interesting.
And the way that the health system works is like you get like injuries and strain or something like that.
Oh, cool.
And if those injuries add up too much, then your character dies. But it's not like
Yeah, you're not going to die right away from, okay, interesting. And there's obviously NPCs and stuff as well in there. You mentioned that there's some other competitors and stuff.
yes.
Cool, okay. And what was the number one thing, aside from being appropriate for Squid Game, what was the number one thing that kind of caught your eye in the system that you really liked?
The idea is that at the end of the game, if the players all survive to the end of Island 3, then you have the final showdown or you take down the game.
Oh, very
You can
cool.
work together but it's designed to be, so they say that one island is like 1 to 2 sessions. So for us, like 3 sessions.
3 or 4 sessions.
And there is 3 islands.
Okay.
And the idea is that by the end of that 3rd island, there's 1 winner, or you could change it up to have like 1 team winner.
Yeah.
The idea is you have new game plus. And so just like what I imagine happens in season 2 of Squid Game, which I haven't seen, is the players can go back to the island. And once you get enough people who have survived and want to go back to the island, you can do it so that there's like multiple seasons of the deathmatch island, and then 6 winners come together and they go back in together to take down the game.
Very cool. I love that.
That's very cool.
And so there's literally like, there's rules for, it's literally called within the system New Game Plus, which is like a video game mechanic.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've definitely seen that on some Steam games and stuff. Yeah. That's cool.
And you also like, it's for an audience. So you get acquisitions on the island.
Okay.
Based on your performance across the islands, you get followers.
Oh, cool.
And then you also earn trust with fellow competitors. And those things can all be used for different outcomes.
That's cool. Trust as a resource is very fun.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
And one of the neat things in the book that I saw was, we talk about safety tools in TTRPGs, and there's a lot of like suggestions outside of a given tabletop system. This is what you can facilitate within your group. But this one actually has its own suggestion on how to do like a player safety tool. And it's called like the pause card. And basically, if at any point someone is starting to even think they might be getting uncomfortable, you can say like pause or wait or stop. And then what you do is you chat it out. This is a situation that might not be good for me. And then you as a group decide, do you walk it back? Do you rewind slightly and change the situation? You could fast forward past whatever is about to be described, drawing a veil over it. Or you could just step out of the scene to talk about what's going on out of character, double check comfort levels, and discuss what lines you don't want to cross.
Yeah, that's cool. Kind of similar to the red card, yellow card system.
And then, like most safety tools, it gives you a reminder at the end that says you're all here to have a fun time. Comfort and safety take precedence over any fictional concerns or rule mechanics, which is a good reminder. One of the things that gets sprinkled throughout the book, and this adds to the 218 page count, is they have these little like, they're kind of like pieces from the manual for the production team of Deathmatch Island. Because the DM is like the producer. In the same way, like in the Hunger Games.
Yeah, that's fun.
So for example, there's this one on operating a TTRPG safety tools. It says, why do we use safety tools? So it's like a corporate manual.
HR doc.
Yeah. Safety tools did not exist in the 1970s, and early role-playing was rife with what we today call cowboy behavior, including but not limited to not wearing PPE, trying to multitask, not making emergency exits visible, unmetered seances, railroading, subwaying, highwaying, bullying, entering precipitous psychic zones without first warning other cell members.
Bullying is cowboy behavior.
And so it is just a full page that looks, it's good stuff.
That's great.
I'm going to use that phrasing now. Hey, that's cowboy behavior.
Cut out this cowboy behavior.
Yeah.
I think calling behavior cowboy behavior is like a military term.
Oh.
You're like a cowboy colonel.
Oh.
What else do you know? You're just full of knowledge.
Military terminology? You've got a secret life.
That's me. Full of surprises. Young, dumb, and full of surprises. I'm only one of those things. I'm dumb.
You're youngish.
Anyways,
that's my show and tell item.
Very cool. I am so curious if that would be fun. I because, like most other D&D players have thought about doing PvP and being like, that could be fun for a night and just seeing. But also whenever I play a board game that's PvP, I'm always upset when I go out. And I just feel like if I had a multi-session campaign going and I died at the hands of someone else, or like two people ganged up on me and killed me, I'd be like really upset.
Fair. And you know, if I was a fellow player, you know that I would take a lot of joy in killing you first. So it wouldn't be very fun.
I mean, would you like it as a player, or do you just like to do it when you're the GM?
You son of a gun. There's only one way to find out. Let's play Deathmatch Island.
All right. Loren's GMing. Me and Alec will go PvP.
Okay.
It's going to get real uncomfortable.
But the cool thing is we get to do 2.5 islands worth of being teammates, and then we turn on each other at the very end.
True.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Not on my island. Naked and Afraid. That's what we're playing. In real life as well.
No, I wouldn't be afraid.
I'm out.
2 ends of the spectrum. I wouldn't be afraid, and I'm out.
Kelly walks away from the table fully clothed.
At 8:30.
Yet still afraid.
Yeah, very more afraid.
Fully clothed and afraid.
That's the show I play on every day.
Yeah, it's available on evilhat.com. It's available on deathmatchis.land, and it's available on DriveThruRPG.
And how much is it?
It is 10 US rubles.
Wow,
That's
very
pretty good.
Yeah. Worth just a read through to look at all the mechanics and stuff, I think, probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Who's going to go next? Me or you, Lauren?
Me.
All right.
I'll go.
What you got for us?
Let me pitch you on a free, wacky heist RPG where you get to play 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
Okay.
Or a way to immerse your players using props that appeal to the senses.
Whoa. Sensual.
It is extremely sensual.
I love a sensual game.
It's not that sensual.
Oh, okay. Audio listeners, Loren is just like...
Lauren just lit some candles.
We invited Alec over to our house. We cooked him dinner. He Uber Eats a bottle of rosé.
It's crazy. It's like a night where we're not recording the podcast.
Kelly's about to get up from the table and walk away fully clothed.
Kelly's very afraid and fully clothed right now. I want to hear about 3 raccoons in a trench coat. I'm going to put off the sensualism as long as I can.
Yeah, fair enough. I just think 3 raccoons, 3 anything in a trench coat is funny, so I'm going to agree with Kelly.
Agreed. So this is called Trench Coat Raccoons by One Shot TPK.
Very apt.
Nice.
It is what they call a chaotic fail-forward heist RPG. The quick start PDF guide is free on DriveThruRPG. It's only 22 pages. And then they also crowdfunded a book that has like more information, like more details, more heists in it, like more classes and NPCs and GM tips and stuff. But you can get the quick start guide for free. That comes with core rules for 3 players and a GM, 1 heist called Recipe for Disaster, which we'll talk about later, 3 criminal callings, which I think are like classes, and then GM tips for steering chaos in quotations.
Nice.
So yeah, the gist of it is you're 3 raccoons in a stack. 1, 2, 3. You have to decide who is top of the stack, and then whoever that person is determines what the stack does.
Okay.
But everyone rolls in every scenario with like an uncertain outcome. So everybody is rolling. If you aren't the top of the stack, and for a circumstance you roll a 1, you become the top of the stack. Okay. Because it means that your like raccoon instincts are being distracted by something, and you need to take control.
Interesting.
So it kind of leads things.
Fun.
Yeah, it sounds hilarious. So like, yeah, very chaotic. The gist of the universe has like 3 rules essentially. So NPCs ignore the obvious. That's number 1. So when the raccoons are inside a coat, everybody sees a person.
Okay.
Cryptids are everywhere, but only a handful of people like suspect something. So there's like, vampires like exist, ghouls exist, but people just think that they're like eccentric weirdos, but they do exist in this world.
Yeah.
And danger is flashy, but not gruesome. So consequences are always light. There's never like blood spilled. So bad rules will result in like the stack toppling over or something like that, but there's no blood. So I think it makes it like kid friendly.
Yeah.
I like the idea that there's like a mummy and a werewolf and they're like having a chat. And
Yeah.
like, is that 3 raccoons in a trench coat? No, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
That couldn't
that's
happen.
ridiculous. Is this like a one-shot game or is it a campaign game?
I believe it's meant, so all
Seems
of
like
the
a
heists
one-shot
are,
game.
yeah, all of the heists are like pretty self-contained from what I've read, but I feel like you could
Yeah.
string them together.
But it's like, I mean, there's no real advantage. It's
No,
like
I don't
it's
think
a
so.
one-shot
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it sounds super fun. The first 12 pages of this 22-page PDF is like stuff about like the classes, the rules, like I just mentioned, kind of the mechanics. And then the rest of it is the heist. The last 10 pages are just how you run the heist. This one comes with, like I said, 3 classes or criminal callings. The sneak, essentially a rogue for quiet, nimble, stealthy. The brain, who's good at coordinating the group and strategizing. And the muscle, intimidating, strong. And they all come with their own, like I had mentioned before, like raccoon instincts or impulses. Right. So they're all distracted by different things. So like food, seeing someone and wanting to pick a fight, itching to steal something that's unattended. So they're all like, distracted by different things, which I think is very funny.
I love that.
Chaotic.
Do you have to have
pure chaos.
Do you have to have 3 players?
I think.
And exactly 3 players?
I think for the way that the quick start heist works, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if the full book has been released yet, so I haven't looked to see if there's like rules for more or less players.
Okay.
But for the quick start guide, it's 3 players and a GM.
Well, you could always have like a GMTP.
That's true.
GM Trash Panda.
Yeah.
DMTV.
Yes, as they're known in Canada. Yes. But yeah, I think it's pretty rules light. It's like everybody rolls D6s.
Okay, yeah, that was my next
1d6,
question. Is
yeah.
it like, it's just 1d6?
Yep, everybody rolls 1d6
Oh,
to determine how things go.
And there are ability scores based on your class?
Yes. Every class does have like little abilities for doing like something specific. So like the sneak, for example, has a +1 when like sneaking past guards and like
cool.
stealing things. So like, they all have something that they get a +2.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's cool. Wow, this sounds very chaotic and fun. Is there any kind of like heist token mechanic where you can like go back in time or something? Or are there like any fun mechanics that stood out from you? I mean, obviously, other than being 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
That's the main gimmick.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything like heist tokens included in the quick start version, but again, the quick start version is like the streamlined version of the heist that's included in the full book. So that's not to say that you couldn't include that in your own home game. I think that just it wasn't part of this.
But like fail forward is that on the GM or like how does that?
Okay, so in the quick start heist, it again, because this is a streamlined version, it gives you like what the raccoons know. So it tells you like what the gist of the heist is. So for example, like this first one, it's like you're going to a gala that's hosted by a juice magnate who is a vampire named Valentina, and you're trying to steal the recipe for this brand new signature cocktail that is supposed to be worth like millions of dollars.
Whoa.
So you're infiltrating this gala as a raccoon. 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
What do these raccoons want with this recipe?
To sell it, because then they can sell it for shinies and food and things like
Shinies, right.
Shinies are very important in this game. So that's what you know. And there's stuff that you don't know. So like information about the antagonist or like the henchman and like secrets about the scenario that will be revealed as time goes on, that sort of thing. The layout of the venue, loose scene structure. So the scene structure for this is like get inside, find the prize you're looking for, get what you need, and then escape. So it's like you're aiming for 4 scenes, quote unquote.
Cool. Okay.
And then the story has some like events and twists that you can add in as the GM as you see fit, I guess, like depending on how things are going. You're like, this is a little boring. I'm going to shake things up by like adding one of these twists in.
Yeah. Cool.
But I think like the fail forward way, like thing about it is just like, if anybody rolls a 1, they're getting distracted by something and they're leading the whole party in a stack in a different direction.
Right.
So it's kind of like, on the GM, I suppose, to like reel in the chaos. And there is like some stuff in this quick start and in the full book on like how to make that work for you.
How to wield the raccoons.
Yeah. And so for that reason, I would not suggest this for a first time GM. I don't think I could run this successfully unless you guys were on your very best behavior. And I don't think it would be fun for you to be on your very best behavior in a raccoon in a trench coat game.
No.
I feel like, no, I don't think it'll be, I don't know. I mean, I haven't read the rules, but I don't think something like that would be too difficult to run. I mean.
For you, I think it would be difficult for me.
Yeah, I guess with those rules light games, there's less rails to fall back on, but there's also less kind of pressure for things to super make sense in a world like this.
Yep.
You could just be like, I don't know, you could just like bridge a bunch of gaps. Like if we get off on some place, you could be like, well, here's the thing you need to know. Like it just turns out it's right in front of you.
Totally. Yeah, that's true.
And I think having that kind of that pretty concrete structure is nice to fall back on, because then it's like, just let them have a little bit of chaos in this scene and then literally just transition to the next scene.
Yeah.
Just be
Yeah.
like,
Scene
okay,
change, baby.
now you're here. Like you got this, now you're here.
Yeah.
So I think that would make it easier to run.
One thing that this really is like somewhat related to your show and tell, and just a thought that I've been having recently. Can I use your show and tell?
Yeah.
Okay. I really like looking at games that have like that are about the same scenario, for example, or have like the same gameplay theme, because no matter what you're playing, if you want to run something that matches that scenario, like look at the games that specialize in that. So like this is a heist game.
Yeah.
And I like really am interested to look at it because I've been looking at like Blades in the Dark, for example, which is another heist
Yeah.
focused game. Because I love running heists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like you can take something that's on the very serious-ish end, like Blades in the Dark,
Yeah.
and 3 raccoons in a trench coat, and you can like, you're gonna learn some shit about how to run heists in whatever tabletop system you're playing.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
I really love that you brought this in. I'm gonna probably buy it and read the whole thing just so that I can up my heist game.
Cool. Well, you can get the quick start guide for free. See if you like it on Drive-Thru RPG.
That's awesome. Yeah, and we went. Lauren and I went to a convention in Edmonton, a game convention in Edmonton back in June, and our friends from Blackwater D&D, which is a D&D actual play show, did a panel there, and one of the things that they did was ran their own like heist game, and it was extremely chaotic.
Yeah.
Very rules light. It was all based on coin flips.
Okay.
But similarly, there was like laid out kind of a similar structure like that, where it's like, okay, you need to gain entry, like suss out the prize or whatever you're trying to steal, the MacGuffin, and then plan your escape and then execute.
Yeah,
and then there was like chaos in between, and the GM M was very much just like all the players were completely chaotic, and M was just trying to like move through because they had a fixed time slot.
Heard some cats.
Exactly. But my point being is that with that 4-act kind of structure, that structure, you can really just move through it and just be like, okay, like how, like there's such a clear objective in each phase. It's like, okay, like mess around, but you're doing this, and how are you doing this thing? You can always just kind of like ask the specific question, and then once that thing is complete, move on to the next phase. Which I think is fun. It's kind of different to D&D because in D&D there's very specific rules and processes for doing things, but there's no game structure. Like it's more freeform in that sense. You can do
Players really choose the objectives.
Exactly. And also when to advance the scenes. I mean, to a certain extent, like as the DM, you can say, we're going to cut to this, but the player could always be like, oh, actually, I want to do this thing first.
And when I do that, you usually say, absolutely not.
Yeah. I just ignore you and I turn away. Thank you so much for bringing that in. I'm super keen to look that up.
Yeah, I'm excited to play it for whoever wants to run it.
Yeah.
I would love to be a raccoon in the middle of the stack.
I think that's just so fun that you're all controlling one person.
I know.
Last month you brought in a cozy haunted
adventure.
house. Yeah. And I would just like to share, friend of the show, Erica, is going to run it. Or by the time this episode comes out, has already run it.
Oh, Erica, that's so fun. Let us know how it went.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I hope it went well, Erica. I hope it was fun. All right. I have got a short card-based zombie TTRPG with a super high stakes mechanic.
Ooh, just in time for after Halloween.
Just in time for after Halloween. Or 50 unconventional adventure hooks.
Ooh.
All right. Hear me out, Lauren.
I often do.
You know what? You always do. And I really appreciate that.
Thanks, bud.
First episode comes out. It's just after Halloween. Hearing a Halloween related thing, untimely.
Yeah.
End of November, it's just a zombie game.
True.
Let's do 50 hooks.
Love it. I was feeling the same.
Yeah, I did find this like pretty soon after recording our previous episode, which would be in time for Halloween. And I was just,
you were just itching to narc on Alec and how he killed your character.
Yeah, I actually fully found this before, and just had to bring up the fact that Alec killed my character.
and I'll do it again.
No, I found this just after recording our Halloween episode, and I was a bit choked that I didn't find it before because it's a great one-shot TTRPG. It would be perfect for Halloween. But anyways,
Well, you can listen to it in 2 weeks and then remember it for 1 year
next
from
year,
now.
yeah, put it in your calendar. All right. I've got 50 unconventional adventure hooks from Reddit by u/Vanatanisov. Very fun name to say.
Vanatanisov.
It's just a list of 50 adventure hooks, and they are indeed unconventional.
I want to roll.
I am going to shut down your roll. Unlike normal, I would normally tell you to roll a D100, but
This is exactly what Kelly does whenever I want to roll.
actually, Alec, you can't do that. It doesn't work.
But I can do it. Just you can.
Oh, Alec, you got a 25? Wasn't quite enough to make the DC there. Yeah.
It was actually a DC 47.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Yeah, your character falls down a well.
You wanted to cross that bridge? Sorry, bud. It was DC 52. I just handpicked my favorites, a few of my favorites to share with you guys.
Cool.
I hope that's okay. You could roll for it, and I'll just tell it to you, and we could pretend.
Like, not for the show, but just for us.
Yeah, just for you, actually.
Okay. I'm doing it.
Okay.
It's a 37.
Oh, 37. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Oh, nice.
Explorers have been vanishing on an island full of oddly behaved animals. Investigation reveals the lost explorers are the animals transformed by a strange artifact.
I
So
like that.
fun.
That is
Yeah.
fun.
So unconventional.
Isn't that kind of like Circe in
Oh, yeah.
I did not read it.
Greek mythology? She turned all of those men into like pigs or sheep. Pigs, I think.
Okay.
I think.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun. I love it.
Maybe that's the inspiration. Alec, why don't you go ahead and roll again?
Sure, bud. It's a
37. Can you believe it?
it's a 16.
Oh, that's another one of my favorites. This is great. You're rolling all the right ones.
I'm getting a good grade at rolling, which
Yeah.
is something that is both possible to do and normal to want to achieve.
An artist seeks help after realizing that some of his old paintings are coming to life. Fictional
Whoa.
characters and strange monsters have crossed into the real world. It gets even more complicated when the portraits of real people get involved.
Whoa.
Great adventure hook.
That's actually very funny because that is like that episode of SpongeBob that we watched recently.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Can we pause here? You guys were watching SpongeBob? Did you guys watch SpongeBob as children?
I did.
I did not. All right.
Yeah, he didn't.
So I guess Loren's forcing me out here on the podcast. You get some inside information here, audio listeners. There are a lot of SpongeBob clips in my videos. And that's because my editor, Noah, loves
That's for Noah.
SpongeBob's. Yeah, Noah does absolutely crushes it. Thank you, Noah. Noah loves SpongeBob, and he's always like, yeah, these things just live rent free in my brain. So whenever I hear you say something that's like would be fitting there, I just put the clip in. But then people started commenting, thinking that I really love SpongeBob because there's so much Sponge, but I'd never actually watched it before.
Incredible.
So I was like, okay, well, I gotta watch SpongeBob to know what's going on.
And you don't watch Avatar for the same, even though you put
I
a bunch
tried
of,
Avatar, okay?
You son of a bitch.
The point of contention in our friendship.
Yeah, that is the biggest gripe Alec has.
Our friends just got married. You heard about them being about to get married in the last episode. They just got married and they literally walked down the aisle to an Avatar, The Last Airbender song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you perverts won't even watch the show.
I had no idea what it was.
We
It
got
was a
like
beautiful song.
5 episodes in.
Yeah. And it's just not for me. I'm sorry.
I hate to see it.
By the way, the wedding went great. in case you all were invested in that.
Yeah. We all looked awesome.
It was
Yeah.
great. All right. Back to my show and tell. This is my time. They had their day. This is my day.
We have also been married. That was also your day.
That was your day.
Yeah, you're right. It was my day.
It was my day, actually.
All right, Alec, do you want to roll your D100 a third time?
I sure would.
Hey, Alec, do you want to roll your little die?
Do your little roll?
Good job, big guy.
It's a 23. Like Michael
perfect.
Jordan.
Like Michael Jordan. A crime lord has been cursed to suffer until he has righted all his wrongs. He hires a group of heroes to return a whole lot of stolen items to their original owners. Unfortunately, this makes them prime targets for opportunists.
Ooh, that's also like an episode of SpongeBob. No, I'm just kidding.
That's like the show My Name is Earl.
Well, maybe some inspiration. You never know.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that. Those are really fun.
Those are, and there's 50 of them. And I would say 30 of them are really good. The rest are good too. I don't want to dunk on this person at all. They're all really good, but just some of them I think would be quite hard to run. Like they were great writing hooks. They were great.
Okay.
Unconventional writing hooks for stories, but reading them, I was thinking like, ooh, this would be tough to run as a D&D adventure.
That sounds like an attitude problem, not a writing problem.
Yeah, I think there are 50 great prompts, and you're just shitty.
Well, if you're a subpar, DM like me, then I guess you can only use 30. They're all good, and they're all fun and interesting. And I don't think there were any in there where I was like, just like that's been done a lot. They were all quite interesting, and they all sparked ideas of like being like, oh, either they were flipping a script in some ways or just unusual ideas, and they all really sparked something in me that I thought these are really fun.
Yeah, cool.
So was this one person's work? Vanatanisov?
Yeah, it wasn't like a let's build D100 thing.
Wow.
It was just they posted this to Reddit and it had 50 things in there, which is
so
really impressive. Yeah.
You have to have like a lot of creative juices to be able to do that.
So they said that it's all stuff that they either had run or were imminently going to run or thinking about running. So I guess this is kind of like on their scratch pad, idea pad.
Yeah, cool.
So they're a very creative person.
Yeah, no kidding. Good for you.
In 2 weeks, I'm excited to tell you about a great Halloween TTRPG.
That segment was brought to you by PvP. PvP. In this case, it means player versus player, and if it means anything else, Kelly doesn't want to know.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
PP versus PP.
Our next segment is Pop Culture Adventure Build. In Pop Culture Adventure Build, we take a piece of popular media, such as a TV show or a book, and we talk about how we could take it and use it as inspiration for an adventure. This month, we're doing Squid Game.
Very timely and not late at all.
Super relevant right now. Yeah, spoilers for Squid Game Season 1. I haven't seen Season 2. So I'm not going to spoil Season 2 because I don't know what happens.
Well, in that case, I won't spoil Season 2 either.
Okay.
You also haven't seen it.
Loren, you're just saying it in front of my internet friends that I'm not cool.
So, I mean, I think this is a great, easy thing to adapt into an adventure. And like we mentioned, could be PvP, or definitely doesn't have to be, though, because you could definitely do this as a party-based
For sure.
thing, like competition.
Yeah, like in the show they did like tug of war. Like you could just make all of them.
Yeah, exactly. You could, your teams are competing against other teams of adventurers. And I think that's what I love about this is that nothing riles players up more than another team of adventurers that's better looking than them, more skilled than them, and more charismatic in front of them.
Babe, you're projecting.
Other NPCs. I know for a fact that riles you guys out whenever I have a cool NPC.
It does. Yeah, it's true.
I get real upset.
Yeah. It doesn't, someone's like, torturing children, doesn't matter. Someone shows you up in front of the tavern, in front of the pretty empress, you're going to freaking get in there.
Yeah, I'm fucking lying about my roles and everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that there's some great opportunities to make some real villains out of rival parties.
Absolutely.
Definitely. How would you, if you're running Squid Game, how would you do the intro, the first act of the campaign?
Yeah, so I think I would probably get right into the competition. Because obviously in Squid Game, there's like a game that they have to do to get invited. There's like a card thing that they have to figure out.
Yeah.
But then they get kidnapped. And doing kidnappings in D&D is really hard and it often feels not fair.
I would agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I'm thinking about is like you wouldn't have to necessarily run it as like a kidnapping like you would in the middle of a campaign. You could start like in medias res if you want to, or you could just like have a chat with your players and be like, as part of session 0, we want to start with vignettes of your characters getting kidnapped. So what's the down and out reason that your character is going to get pulled into this adventure? And what's the scenario in which they get kidnapped? And then you run that as a vignette.
Yeah, I think if you're running this as a standalone adventure, that's awesome, because then there's like, then you get to like come up with some fun, gut wrenching motivations as to why your character is going to these extreme lengths. I was coming at it from the angle of trying to drop it into an existing campaign, and my thought for that basically is either it's like a super high profile adventurers guild or something like that you that basically they like. There's only one spot, and you compete to be entered into that. Or it's a secret society, and they have a piece of information, and they like, hint at your party that they have this information, but if you want it, you need to earn it.
Interesting.
So those are the two ways that I would lure them, so that your players are choosing to go there, either through status or through a piece of information that they need for whatever your campaign is. And then I would do it just like Portkey style. They get a thing and they, get teleported somewhere.
I like it.
Yep, makes sense.
Because although the idea of the kidnapping and stuff is fun, in practice, I feel like that never goes great, because either you have to TPK your players and people are salty and upset, or you have to like essentially take control of them in some ways to be like, oh, you remember that thing you drank at the tavern? Yeah, that was poison, and you didn't get a save, sorry. And it just worked.
Do have to say, I totally agree with you, and that's how I would lean if I'm actually running.
Yeah.
But sitting here on a couch as an armchair GM, you could also just have a conversation with your party saying, oh, the next adventure, I want to run something like this, but the way that I'd really love to bring you into it is that you get kidnapped. Are you guys okay with that? And can we figure out how to run that together? Yeah,
totally. I think it totally depends on what kind of a game you're running and like how much agency your players have, and like if they're, just like what the interactions are like at the table. So I think either lure them there with status or information, or like Alex said, have a chat with them and be like, hey, would you guys be down for like a kidnapping thing? And then just run it as a cutscene. If you're going to do that, that's one of always Murph's advice is like, if it's a cutscene, it's a cutscene.
Yeah.
Don't need to like do the combat if you already have decided the outcome.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do that, then check in with your players, and if they're down, then just run it as a cutscene and get them involved with telling their own story as well, because then they feel like some ownership over it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's something that Matt Colville talks a lot, not a lot about, but he's talked about a few times, and he ran it like this. He'd just be like, "This is a cutscene." I was like, "Sick."
Totally.
When we know it, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's then the expectations are all aligned.
Yeah.
So a couple of different entry point ideas, but then we kind of all brought an idea for an encounter in the middle. So we'll go around and share those, and then we're going to kind of chat through I have some ideas for potential endings and things like that, and we can chat about that after. So who wants to go first with their encounter idea?
I can go.
All right.
I have one.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So I think you would probably have to tweak this if you were going to play it like team style versus PvP. But I kind of was thinking about this as like an intro game to maybe like set some stakes.
Oh, nice.
Like deadly wise. So based this off of the kids game Sardines.
Okay.
Which is like hide and seek.
Yeah.
Basically. So everybody is seeking. That's the situation. Okay. So I'm imagining that in this situation, your team, however that is determined, like, you are already a team, or it's just a group of people and you were like, quote unquote, randomly selected. And now your party is a team.
Yeah.
Maybe with like an NPC or two.
Yep.
You're led into a room that's like a jungle or a forest or something, and everybody's looking for an item that's been hidden somewhere. And the first person to find it hides with it. And then everybody else is like trying to find that person. And then when you find the rest of the group, you're like hiding together until there's one person left. And then that last person is eliminated. So in my head, that works where like everybody's making like some sort of check, and maybe there's like an NPC that has like lower skills or something, and so they're like killed, and it kind of like sets the stakes maybe.
I like that.
That's very cool.
And like mechanically, you could have it be like if you're touching the object, the death event that happens, you're immune to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So everyone holding on to the MacGuffin is safe. Yeah, totally. That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Thanks. I feel evil.
I think definitely starting early with some like a NPC death would be a good way to set the deadly.
But one that
stakes.
like maybe you've met and you've formed like a tiny little connection with them, because they're like, "Ooh, you guys are all on the same team. Now come with me into this room, and now one of you is gonna die."
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, for sure.
Little DMPC bait and switch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Me or you, Alec?
I can go.
All right.
So I don't know what the game or activity is actually called that I'm basing mine off of, but it's like a race where you have an egg on a spoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just called
An egg race.
Yeah,
Egg race?
egg
It's
race.
based on an egg race. I like the idea that everybody is in their own hallway, and you're racing to the end of your hallway with an egg on a spoon.
Okay.
And there is like wind chambers and like lots of different
yeah.
obstacles and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know how exactly to make it deadly, but if your egg drops and cracks, you get murked.
Yeah.
Oh my
In
God.
Squid Game, they have like non-deadly versions of games, and if you lose, you just get shot in the head.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we've got some artistic license
For
here on
sure.
how.
Yeah, totally. And I think probably for all of these, I wouldn't make anything outright deadly
yeah.
on one go, but like maybe you take some crazy amount of damage. So then at
Where you
least
bring
like
in injuries.
yeah, that
Do
too.
you want to?
Yeah.
But if you do like a large hit of damage, then at least players still have their abilities, whatever,
Yeah.
like second wind, healing, etc. So then maybe it'll feel a bit more fair. But yeah, you could just do like a big hit of significant damage.
Yeah, just chonk someone with like 8d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Giant fireball.
Yeah.
The old Alex special.
Yeah. One of the Alex specials.
That's cool. And do you imagine you'd like mix up the skill checks in some way?
Yeah. Well, I think what I would do is I would put the obstacles out. There's
do what
wind
you
blowing
want.
across the chamber, and then you tell me what
Nice.
checks you end up.
Yeah, I like
Perfect.
that.
Yeah.
Those are the best kind of like encounters, I think, where you can like pitch something that you're good at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, either
Persuasion.
Yeah. I want to persuade the wind that I can go by.
Well, if it was a Patrick Rothfuss campaign world, that would work.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Name of the Wind. Patrick Roth is a very, very popular fantasy series,
Oh.
but he's in the same boat as George R.R. Martin, where he's never going to finish the books and his fans
Okay.
are angry at him.
This podcast episode is called Alec Educates Us on things we
Alec
should
knows
know.
things.
Alec
We
knows
don't.
everything.
And then afterwards, you should pee to avoid a UTI.
Oh.
Oh, Kelly's been doing that wrong.
After reading George R.R. Martin. You could also do the draw steel skill challenge
Yeah.
Oh,
mechanic
yeah.
there. If you wanted to have like the skill challenge to be get one egg to the end of the hallway, and there are a bunch of things that each of you can do to contribute to that.
True.
You could also run it like that. If you wanted to use a different structure to it.
That's mine. What have you got, Kelly?
That's awesome. I brought in a combat challenge. So this is tug of war, but combat.
Okay.
So it is obviously the tug of war Squid Game thing is iconic.
Yeah.
So instead of your team holding the rope against another team, it's two teams of constructs,
Ooh.
and you are essentially trying to protect your own constructs while taking out the enemy constructs.
Cool. Okay.
And I think you could start with maybe, I don't know, 5v5 or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's a track that at the top of initiative 20, the rope moves in one direction or the other depending on how many constructs are on either side.
Based on the HP management.
Yeah, exactly.
Although in world it's more nebulous, but it's based on HP management.
Yeah. So you can like restrain other players if you want, and then there's a lot of opportunity for strategy there. I would make the constructs have like a bunch of different like things like immutable form and stuff where you can't just like save or suck, like get rid of them instantly.
Yeah.
But other than that, if you want to push them out, if you push them away, they'll like use their turn to come back to the rope. But on initiative 20, whoever is on the rope at that time, then you move the rope in either direction.
Oh, so I misunderstood. The constructs themselves are playing tug of war.
The constructs themselves are playing literally tug of war.
Oh, I like that.
You are trying to protect your own constructs and take out the enemy constructs to get the rope across your side.
Yeah,
that's
I love
very
that.
strong rope.
Steel twine or whatever, steel interwoven rope. And then I guess this is a deadly one. You can also decide what deadly means in this context. Like maybe in this Squid Game, deadly means you're out of the running for whatever it is.
Right.
And
True.
you just get like knocked unconscious and dropped in an alley somewhere.
Yeah.
Unkidnapped.
You got to go sit in the
Yeah.
locker room.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, I guess the losers, platform vanishes and you fall into a pit of lava or some death spikes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. I love that.
So yeah, I think that worked out great because one combat kind of focused encounter and then some skill challenges and more of a stealth challenge as well. I guess one thing we're missing is a social challenge, but we are going to be doing 1d6 deadly children's games over on the bonus episode on the Patreon. So you can use those directly in this adventure or just in your own spooky children dungeon.
Or in your real life.
Or in your real life.
Though
but
I wouldn't
please don't do
suggest
that.
that.
Do you want to play a game?
So yeah, then for the ending, I think at the end, I would give the players an opportunity to choose, like in Death Island, to go after the game or to win the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think there's basically by having like some kind of ceremony at the end, either where they're inducted into the guild or they are given the information and it's like in a creepy room with a bunch of shadowy cloaked figures. They can either just decide to accept the winnings or they can go after the people that are organizing this thing.
Yeah.
I really like that, like the simplicity in that is you wind up in a room with the
people.
and it's like accept your winnings or cut their heads off.
Yeah. And I think if it has been deadly, like for against NPCs, that will fuel your players
Absolutely.
to want to change it. But it depends on the type of characters. Maybe they're just seeking glory and they want the status. So
And depends on how low HP they are by the end of these games.
that too.
True. Cool.
And one other little twist there, I would have the secret society members, one of them be related to someone significant in the world, like the queen's nephew or something. And like if they unmask them, it's like
Big deal.
they know this identity of someone and that would bring shame on like whatever ruling power.
That's cool. I
that they're
love that.
involved in this like shitty practice. I think.
Yeah.
I think tie it into the world in some way to give your players some like juicy ammunition like that.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's excellent.
It's like you're a professional or something.
Well, I got that C+ rating from you there before in the show and tell, so I gotta prove my GM chops now.
I'm upgrading you to a B-.
Wow.
Hey, that's a Kelly, yay. So yeah, that's our little Squid Game adventure build.
I have to say, the fastest adventure build we've ever done.
I know.
I was going to say, yeah,
and
that
also
was very efficient.
like collected and concise. I think you could really just take that and run it. You don't have to wade through our
All the bullshit,
weave
yeah.
of a web of tangents and stuff. It was all pretty concise. The key is a good adventure structure, because that was my first thought when Loren pitched Squid Game, was like, I can see exactly the structure of that adventure.
Yeah.
And some ideas that you have, like when you can just clearly see how a D&D adventure, the structure of that idea, those are the easy ones to run. And when you have an idea and you think, ooh, they could do that, or they could do this completely other thing, and like, how would I get them there? Those are the ideas that are way more challenging to run.
And what's interesting about that is like you might think, oh, because the DM has an obvious answer to how that goes, it's too predictable for the players. No,
I don't think so.
the players are going to blow your mind, actually.
Yeah, exactly. They will still find a way to screw you.
That segment was brought to you by Kidnapping Your Players. Kidnapping Your Players. Fun for the whole table.
I'm into it. What does that say about me?
Nothing you haven't already said on this podcast.
Do you think my therapist listens to this podcast?
I hope mine doesn't. I'm really glad my girlfriend doesn't listen to this podcast, because if she did, she wouldn't let me hang out with you two alone.
Our last segment, as always, is 2 DMs, 1 player, where Alec and Kelly will take turns DMing for me, the player, to try to get me to say a secret little word. If I say the word on your turn, you get a point. But if Kelly says any part of the word, it's a -2 penalty. And if Alex says the word, hell freezes over, because I don't think that's ever happened. And it never will happen, because he takes the game seriously, Kelly.
Okay, Lauren, get out of here.
Get.
I'm gone.
Let's roll for a word.
All right, I'm going to roll. It's a 16.
16 is water.
I mean, it's got to be doable, right?
It's gotta be. I
You'd
would
think it was.
think it would be doable. It seems so doable. All right, Lauren, you can come back.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello. We have our word, and I am not going to say it out loud.
Yeah, Kelly's in fucking hot water trying
We'll
not to say
see.
it. All right, tell us about your character,
Don't say
Lauren.
socks. Don't say socks. Don't say socks.
I'm going to be playing Greta, a gnome bard who received a coupon for a free session of the new gym in town. So she's going to go try it out.
Okay.
And she is wearing socks.
Shoot. Sorry, what? Greta.
Greta.
No.
Greta the
Bard.
gnome bard,
Going to try out the new gym in town.
because she got a coupon
Yeah.
for a free session.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
They do that, right?
We
I've
gotta-
never been to a gym.
So we need to roll to see who goes first.
Okay, and we're going to say low roll goes first.
Don't know what that means. I got a 19, so that's looking pretty good for me, right?
Yeah,
Right?
I got a 5.
I'm asking, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You're doing great, sweetie. All right, I'm going first.
Okay. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Greta is ready.
Greta, the bard, going to the gym. 3, 2, 1, go.
Greta, you are getting ready to go to the gym for
Yeah.
the very first time.
So
you're,
pumped.
You're trying to turn that strength from a 9 to a 10,
It's
-1 to a 0.
Probably more like an 8, but I appreciate the confidence.
How do you get ready to go?
I'm going to put my hair up into a little ponytail, like a high pony. And I'm going to put on my workout gear, shorts, tank top, because I'm going to get sweaty.
Yeah,
Put an extra change of clothes in a gym bag,
yeah,
sneakers on,
yeah.
head out the door.
All right, nothing. You're not bringing anything else?
Probably a little bit of money, I guess.
A little bit of money?
Just in case. Like, what if I want to buy a smoothie after?
Yeah, you might want to go to Erewhon.
Yeah, exactly. Get the Haley Bieber smoothie.
All right, you head out the door. Oh, I still have 3 seconds on the clock.
You head out the door and you arrive at the gym.
It's right next door.
It's
actually,
right next door. You step out, it's literally right next door. Couldn't
Yeah.
be more convenient.
Yeah.
You arrive. I was trying to think of a punny wizard gym name off the top of my head, but I couldn't. So we're just going to skip right past it. It's called, Can't Trip.
I was thinking that too.
Can't Trip Gym and Body. You get in there and you see there's so much stuff going on. There's like an exercise class off to one side with like a gnome coach who's like super hyped up. It's, keep it going, keep it going. Yeah, one more set. You see there's a weight room off to the other side. There's like some kind of like anti-gravity pool where people are doing like a version of Aquafit, but they're just floating like through levitation magic. And then you also see like a track circuit, running circuit in the back.
Yeah, and At the front desk, there is a half elf woman. She's like got long red hair, and she goes, "Hi, how can I help you? Welcome to Cantrip." Which, by the way, so stupid. We could have called it Cantripped, but we didn't.
I wasn't going to say anything, but that's a really good point. I'll try not to dwell on that while I'm working out. Anyway, I have my coupon here for a free session. I'd like to try the gym, please.
Free session. All right, just sign here, and it's like a waiver saying that if you get stuck in anti-grab, it's like not their fault.
Okay, well, I do read all of the fine print, and then I sign if it's not suspicious.
Roll to see if it's suspicious.
16.
16. No, it's not suspicious.
Okay, I sign.
And she's make sure to hit the hydration station before you get too sweaty.
Oh, that's a great idea. I actually did forget to bring my water bottle, so...
Can't forget that.
I know.
Well, can't forget that. But luckily, we sell branded Can't Trip gym water bottles. So, yeah, you can purchase one at the store.
Okay, well, I'm okay for now. Is there like a water fountain, like a nozzle?
Yeah,
Okay.
there is.
I think I'm good for now. I'll come if I need more water than a few sips at a time.
Okay, well, I'll be here. She blows a bubble, chewing gum.
Okay.
You can tell she does not give a fuck.
Okay.
What do? You have so many options in front of you.
Well, I guess, are there like lockers so I can put my bag so my clothes
Yeah.
don't get stolen?
Absolutely.
Am I going to do
Yeah,
that?
you find a locker. What do you set the combination to?
So many. 699.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You set you put everything away into your locker, and
You get going. Everything's secure. What's your first like amenity? What's your first gear, equipment, exercise that you want to do?
Well, probably the squat rack.
Squat rack. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen people use this before. It's probably not that hard.
Okay. And what do you do in the squat rack? Do you do deadlifts?
Probably, but like very light. Again, I have an 8 strength. So it's like bar only, probably.
Yeah. You, how many plates do you put on?
0.
0 plate, just the bar?
Just the bar to start.
Okay.
See how that goes.
And so okay. So you're deadlifting, no weights.
But
in
the bar
squat
weighs
rack.
something,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Doesn't it has to?
As you're doing it, you do like, I guess you're doing reps at this point. You're doing a couple reps, and there's like a ripped fucking half orc who's standing there with his arms crossed.
yeah, we're all in our gym element here. We know gym stuff.
Yeah, we've all been to a gym and we all know.
Ripped looking half orc. She goes, "Hey, you new here?
Yeah. What gave me away?
Hey, I'm just trying to be supportive. So
I appreciate that.
if you want tips on your form, I can give you that anytime.
I would absolutely love some tips on my form.
All right. Well, first of all, the bar goes on your shoulders, and you should bend with the knees, not with your waist.
Oh,
it's like you're just
yeah.
kind of bending over with standing straight leg.
That's a really good note.
Yeah.
Okay. How's this? I try to like take all their advice.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
4.
You pull something in your back.
Oh,
It
I
really
don't
hurts.
think that was supposed to make that sound.
Oh no, that looked really bad.
Oh.
You should go sit down and take a break.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know. Hit the showers, maybe.
Okay, I'll just like go sit down on a bench or something and see if I can like stretch it out.
Yeah.
And that's the game.
Dang it.
I got 1 point and Kelly got -2.
No, I got 0.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it?
Water.
Oh,
Dang it. It was going so. I just blew it immediately, but then I got 2 points right back because you said it twice. Because I imagine you were like, well, it's obviously not water because he just said water
yeah.
bottle.
Because I did have that thought when,
Alex said
Hydration station.
yeah, and then I was like,
rhymes. though.
yeah, no, it was good. It was perfect. Yeah, and then you said it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's something else.
Good game. You won. I would have had you if I didn't immediately say the word on my first turn.
There's
right
literally
away.
3 rules to this game. Kelly.
Don't say the word before we start. Don't say the word during the game.
I'm going to have to stop doing this now that I'm mentioning it because then Loren will know. But I always, in the last 2 or 3 recordings, I've tried to work the word into the before the game.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I
Some
said Kelly's in
subtle-
hot water trying not to say the word right now. That's what I said.
Wow,
before that.
subliminal messaging.
Mind games. Wow, you're on another level, dude. I'm just like
Yeah,
wizards.
You're out here playing 4D chess. Kelly's.
I'm out here just fucking pulling on levers and seeing what happens.
I'm playing 4D chess, and
I'm just playing checkers.
He's playing Connect 4 with the checkers.
Yeah, with the chessboard. Well, good game.
yeah, good
Better
game.
luck next time to me.
Better luck next up.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for listening. And before we go, I've got a few comments to read out. Thank you again. We really appreciate hearing from you. Cole on Spotify said, "Yay, more episodes a month. Always need more of this podcast." That's in response to our question from last episode about potentially moving to 4 shorter episodes in the future. So yeah, we'll be thinking about that. We'll explore that. We're gonna chat it over and see what that could look like.
Thank you for your comment, Cole.
Yeah, thank you for your comment.
Thanks, Cole.
I think Loren's got some comments from YouTube.
I sure do. This person, whose name is a bunch of letters all in a row, so I'm going to pronounce it as Shehell, SH-EH3LL, says, "Also, I'm all for the shorter podcast episodes if it means more episodes per month. You all are both highly entertaining as well as very educational. One of my favorite podcasts for sure." That's very nice of you to say.
Is that a comment on our podcast?
That's very kind, and I'm sorry that I don't know how to pronounce your username on YouTube, but thank you so much. What a lovely comment. And yes, noted about the shorter episodes.
And there's also a 2DM's one-player word in there that Loren, avert your eyes.
That I didn't
will
look at.
Put that in the table.
And we also have a comment from Andrew Castile 6210 who says, "I know y'all usually build a character from a pop culture thing. I think it'd be neat to see y'all build a Keanu Reeves archetype,
Oh,
i.e. Neo, John Wick, Constantine, or any of his other characters. I'd like to run an all Keanu one-shot."
that's very fun.
That's super fun.
I love that.
I like that idea a lot.
We should all just build our. Is that what this
Yeah.
is? Build our own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shoddy Bill and Ted.
I can see that for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That very well may be coming soon to an episode near you.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you so much for your comments and for listening and for rating the podcast. As always, we really appreciate it. And thank you so much to our patrons as well. There's a bonus episode out right now on the Patreon where we'll be building 1d6 deadly children's games. And we'll also be chatting about some other segments in there.
Kelly doesn't know what the segments are.
Loren wrote a message about what we're doing, and I read it, and it went back out the other ear. But thank you so much for listening.
Just like everything else my wife says. Am I right, guys?
Am I right, guys?
Absolutely not. Kelly's actually a great listener. He just pretends on the podcast.
I am normally a good listener. I just dropped the ball today.
Actually, Kelly,
Yes. Alec,
you,
in these final moments of the podcast.
I have to say that I've noticed this about you consistently over the last 10 years, is that no matter who the person is, what background they come from, what they're interested in, you are such a good listener and you always ask the best follow-up.
He does. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Because that's the only way I know how to have a conversation. If I'm not asking questions, I don't know what to do.
Fair enough.
But thank you. I'm glad I hope it's appreciated and not annoying.
It's crazy that Loren's cutting this out.
Loren just wants to pit me and Alec against each other, make us come across as antagonists. I didn't even want to bring that story about you killing me. Loren made me.
That was my idea. Yeah.
She's just jealous that I read you a bedtime story.
Yeah,
And I have to listen to it through the walls of my own house.
from her own room. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you, and we will either see you right now in the bonus episode or in 2 weeks back on the main feed. Have a great beginning of your November.
I'm naked and afraid.
I'm not.
I am fully clothed and terrified.
Okay, I'm somewhere in the middle. Don't forget the recording.
Don't forget that part.
That's very important.
Red means recording.
Red means recording. Do you ever watch that guy's videos on
Yeah.
YouTube? Yeah.
No,
He uses.
I wasn't asking.
It's I don't think we've ever gotten the show outro roll so fast into the recording. Kelly, why is your nose bleeding?
Alec, you need to leave.
Do I?
Alec, you need to stay.
Welcome to